In today's video, we're going to be talking all about the new moon that we're having on March 13th in the sign of Pisces. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and hello if you're new. Make sure you subscribe, that way you'll never miss out on another video. Okay, today we're going to be talking about this new moon in Pisces that we're having on Saturday, March 13th. Before we get into 5 things that you should know about this new moon, let's talk about Piscean energy. Is that what you call it? Is that what you would call Pisces? Piscean? I think that's really sexy. But Pisces energy is sensitive, compassionate, empathetic. It's water, it's a water sign. So it's highly emotional, highly sensitive. Emotions are amplified. They are romantic. Pisces are very romantic. They are dreamy. Pisces are especially good at visualization, visualizing, and painting a clear picture in their own head of what they want. They're good at it. And because they can see it in their mind, they can develop the emotions to back it up. Because if you see it, you can feel. So Pisces are a different kind of strength. And this new moons, remember, they're the dark moon. So you don't see the new moon. And new moons are the time to plant your seeds. It's the time to cultivate. It's the time to attract and manifest. It's the time to bring in. So look at that. Pisces energy, like that dreamy, psychic abilities, romance. And then we have the new moon, which increases that. So you can do a lot with this specific new moon. The first thing we should know is that you may find yourself drawn and just gravitating towards being more sympathetic and compassionate, showing more empathy. For a lot of you, you may feel like, things that people would say, or usually the people that would piss you off or annoy you, or things that would piss you off and annoy you before. With this Pisces new moon, the same things, if they do come up, they lose their power over you, because you really tap into this Pisces energy of just understanding, kind of climbing into a different person's shoes to see why they're doing what they're doing, why they're saying what they're saying, why they feel what they feel. And you just get a better glimpse of another side, and it gives you a lot more power. And I feel like a lot of you are going to go through that with this Pisces new moon. So pay attention to how you're feeling. A lot of you will feel more gentle, kinder, more laid back, just more flow with your emotions. Another thing I want to mention is Pisces is all about emotions, sensitivity, compassion, empathy. So be careful that you don't over-absorb another person's energy, especially if it is negative or chaotic or whatever, So make sure that if you are around somebody that is kind of like an energy vampire, remember, they don't know that they're doing it sometimes. Sometimes people just drain your energy, and it's just because of maybe something they're going through, or maybe their own energy, who knows. But make sure that you cleanse yourself, sage yourself, boost up your energy, do something that makes you happy to increase your energy during this new moon time. And another thing is, if you guys feel like you are very cold, very cold-hearted, or just have a hard time connecting with, maybe you're having a hard time connecting with a family member, a friend, a partner, this is a time where there's a lot of that energy of empathy, compassion, sympathetic, and just emotional connection, right? So this would be the perfect time to conjure that up. So if you are having trouble communicating with somebody, if you're having trouble connecting with someone, do a ritual or a spell with this specific new moon in Pisces energy, specifically for connecting with someone else on a emotional, deeper level. The second thing you should know is visualization. Okay, Pisces are very creative creatures that can visualize so beautifully. And so if you are one that has trouble visualizing your goals, your future, what you want, let me tell you guys, one of the most powerful forms of magic, and like the most powerful spell that you could cast is just by visualizing something in your head. That's for so many people. You don't need any tools. You don't need anything. You just need your brain and a picture in your brain. That's it. So visualization is very, very powerful. And Pisces have a unique gift for it. And we have a new moon in Pisces. So what does that mean? If you have trouble visualizing, if you have trouble doing I can't even say it. If you have trouble doing visualizations, this is the time to do your spells and rituals to tap into that energy. Maybe make a visualization oil or prepare a candle so that you can like bring down that energy onto yourself. You could use purple candles. You can use blue candles. Either print out a picture of the Pisces zodiac or like, what is it called? Inscribe it into the candle, or write it on the glass of the candle with a Sharpie, and then write your name. You just kind of want to conjure up that Pisces energy with this new moon energy. We also have Venus. Okay, Venus is love, glamour, beauty, attraction, wealth. Come on, you got to use this energy. The third thing that I want you guys to know is this is a very nice, beautiful time for romance. So if you're in a relationship, love spells are really good, especially with Pisces energy and new moon energy. That's just growth of emotional connection. Sharing emotions, connecting deeper on an emotional level, intimacy when it comes to emotions. So if you guys want to conjure that up in your relationship, either with someone else or with yourself, do your spells, your rituals for that specific intention, especially right now with Pisces. I'm telling you guys, it's perfect. Now, if you don't have a spell or ritual in mind, then script it out. I have a video on scripting. There's some other creators that have really, really good videos on scripting. But basically, you just write out your life as you want it to be. So say you write out a day in your life, how you want it to be. So script it out. You know, I wake up, I change my clothes, I brush my teeth with this toothpaste, and my toothbrush is this color. Get into the details, you guys. Details matter. Unless details cause anxiety for you guys, it's so up to the individual. So if details give you anxiety, skip the details, make it generic. You know what I'm saying? It's to each their own. Manifestation is to each their own. So with this, I want to tell you guys, love spells, love rituals, intimacy, sex, pleasure, orgasm, these are things that heighten this Pisces energy, heighten that emotional connection. Just make sure that you want to create that energy in your home too, because this Pisces energy can also be used for bad, which we'll get into the next one. But you know, you can use these energies for good and bad. So make sure that you surround yourself with good things. If you're trying to invoke and increase romance, then you want to put that energy in your environment. Rose petals, rose oil, rose spray, rose incense. Roses is the best thing I can think of. Jasmine, patchouli, basil, Google love herbs, and just kind of infuse it, diffuse it, whatever in your environment. Remember, this and new moon energy can be used for good and bad. So make sure that you kind of tell the moon that you want to use this for good, and just kind of invite that good in your home with something that has to do with love. Which is another thing I want to mention with this new moon, especially new moon in Pisces. This would be a really, really good time for you to bring something new into your home, specifically something blue or something that has to do with water. So for me, I've been wanting to get a fish tank with guppies for a long time. Hopefully I'll get it. Maybe this will be the perfect time for me to get it, but I don't know. Like if I can, I will. But if you guys know guppies, I love guppies. But you know, if you can't do that, then incorporate maybe stickers, like stickers that have to do with the ocean and the beach and the sea, and you could journal with those stickers. Whatever it is, whatever your preference, to each their own. Make it your own, get creative. But if you can incorporate or if you can bring something new into your house that is either blue or has to do with fish, so it could be seashells, it could be anything blue, like, you know what I'm saying, get creative. it would really be tapping into that energy, just that emotion, like water, blue emotions. These are all connected. So it would just really be good for the emotional side of your home and your life. If that makes sense. The fourth thing that I want to talk about, and I've never done this in a full moon or a new moon video, but I want to start incorporating this a lot more into my channel for you guys, because I get so many messages and I don't have the time to respond to every single message. So I thought, let me just throw these little things out in videos. So we have Pisces, new moon, okay? Pisces is ruled by Neptune. Now, Neptune is this dreamy planet. It has the potential to bring out psychic abilities spiritually. Neptune also has another side. It has a side that is all about guilt, deceit. It's about betrayal. It's about confusion and deception. Now, if you guys need to do dark work, this would be a really good time. On the new moon, right? It's a dark sky, it's a dark moon. Plus we have Neptune energy. And I just read off a lot of the Neptune characteristics that you could use for dark work. Just make sure that after you do the dark work, you cleanse yourself, your home, and your energy with sage. And then after you do the sage or the Palo Santo, or you cleanse it all, then you want to infuse your home with something good. So roses or basil or patchouli, something good and protective. Cinnamon. Dark work takes a lot. Just make sure also that when you're doing dark work, you know what you're doing, you've done your research, you've studied, and you have cleansing tools ready for after you finish. I just wanted to throw that out there because a lot of you I know are interested in it, and you know, I just did want to throw that out there. Neptune energy is here, new moon energy, it's a dark moon. It's a really good night to do dark work. And usually I know dark work is done during the full moon because it's like, you know, releasing and getting rid of and stuff like that. But with a dark night and Neptune energy, you can do a lot. And the fifth thing and the last thing I want to talk about is something I talk about in every single new moon or full moon video, is parts of our body, our chakra systems, that get affected with this new moon or full moon energy. So with this new moon in Pisces, there are 3 things that we need to keep in our mind throughout this, you know, new moon time, which is our crown chakra, which is up here, right? This is our connection to source. This is how we connect to God, the ethers, whatever you believe in. And our third eye, this is our intuition. So this may be sensitive, this may be sensitive, and also the heart chakra, because we have emotions, water, heart, right? So pay attention to your heart chakra and thoughts that come up. And if you feel like it's very chaotic energy up here, then you need to ground yourself. When it's too much energy in these upper chakras, that means you need to disperse the energy throughout the rest of your chakras and ground yourself, which means connect to earth energy, do something in the physical world. For me, lately, it's just been my plants. I will go and I will literally talk to my plants, touch them, like I pet my plants. And I water them, you know, check up on them. It's so therapeutic for me, and it's a way that I connect with earth energy. So find something that connects you with earth energy. You can Google it, do your research, you know, and it will really help ground and just calm the chaos up here. So yeah, those are the 5 things that I wanted to talk to you guys about. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to you real soon.